are back. Okay, Robert Klein is here tonight. I look forward to having Robert Klein on the show. He's a very observing, witty guy, and he's hosted his own cable talk show. He received 2 nominations. I think they call him the Ace Awards for that show. And Bob will be appearing February 4th in Kalamazoo, Michigan at the State Theater. Would you welcome Robert Klein?
Thank you. There was one more phobia we failed to mention, balmophobia. This is a special esoteric phobia. They have, the brass section has clinkerophobia. Jim and Tammy were at it again. Johnny mentioned it last night. They're asking for $1 million. They have to go off the air, Jim and Tammy Baker. This is a chance for all of us to do a tremendous public service and save ourselves $1 million. If you forbear the appeal, I mean, you know, I know the tears come down, you know, the hand goes to the pocket. If you forbear, we might have something instructive on, like wrestling at that time. If you come to Madison Square Garden on April 14th, you'll see who's better, Iranians or Russians. Why is it that when a wrestler hits another wrestler, he also stumps the canvas? I mean, it's inefficient. While you're trying to stump. Ed sells them life insurance, by the way, so he's not laughing at me. They don't even need an exam, these people. They can be a corpse, come up and get the life insurance for some reason. Oral Roberts did this last year. I didn't think it was fair. I didn't think it was cricket. He said that the Lord told him if he doesn't get $6 million, he's going to take me. He's going to take me. He made God into a blackmailer for a couple of, you know. Take him, I was saying, take him. You know, because it's important that Oral Roberts University go on, because how would you like to wake up in the middle of an operation? Don't worry, the doctor says, I got my medical training at Oral Roberts University. You know. My feeling is when you're named Oral, you're skating on thin ice to begin with. There's quite a bit to answer for. I wanted to be a doctor and go to medical. Most of the people I knew in college went. I wanted to be a doctor. A few things got in my way. Calculus, physics, biology, zoology, chemistry, organic chemistry, spelling, reading, comprehension, attendance, behavior, inclination, and talent. I went in for history, political science, the proper preparation for comedy. The only medical kick I ever get, I'm looking to give the Heimlich maneuver to a beautiful woman. Always with a negative result. No, Mr. Klein, I am not joking, and I do not breathe through my breasts. You know, it's just... The band is well aware of this. There's a Heimlich maneuver, a club that meets secretly, tries to save beautiful women from choking. Jimmy Swaggart, I really got ticked off. I withheld my check, finally. You know, I'm satirists. We satirists. We are satirists, Johnny, are we? I don't know. We're satirists, I think. We've got to thank Jimmy, and also, you know, be kind of glad at his writhing. I mean, I have no pity. This guy gave it to the other ones. Look at those people dwelling in hell and Satan! At the same time, hold it, honey. That's it. One more time, you know. I mean, the hookers in New Orleans said, what? The ones he chose, we wouldn't even go near. You know, I mean, there was a hierarchy of... I mean, as people approached the women that he approached with armored personnel carriers around them. I mean, you know, Swaggart, I used to like him a little because his cousin was Jerry Lee Lewis. To be honest with you, that was the best thing about him. Remember Jerry Lee, a hell of a rock and roller and a famous Georgia pedophile who in, I think, 1958 married an embryo. Which I believe you're allowed to do in Georgia. It's a little, it's an asterisk. Maybe, no, I may be wrong about that. Not there aren't a lot of bright people in Georgia. I think you can drive as an embryo. You have to be 2 to get married, something like that. If the fallopian tube can reach the clutch, it's a technicality. I don't know about mysticism. I'm not a godless man. Hi, Tommy. Oh, I haven't been on the show in a long time. I've been going, I object! That's another, it's an inside story, I can't tell you. All I can tell you is Jacoby and Myers has made at least $800 or $900 on me already. It's not working out, Helen. Old Jacoby in mind. Anyway. I get religious. I believe in God, but I get religious when it's convenient. I get stuck in an elevator, suddenly I go, it's going on, God! And suddenly the door opens. I go, sorry, God, I'm sorry to bother you. It's not fair. I admit that's hypocrisy, but, I don't know. When I first came to California in 1967, I got off the plane in San Francisco, and a girl said, hi, what's your sign? Where's your moon? Are you ascending? Are you descending? Where's your cusp? And I said, may I get my luggage first, and then we'll discuss this. And, everyone knew my sign, except it took them 12 guesses. You, Taurus, you. Oh, you're not Taurus, I'll tell you, you Capricorns are all alike. Oh, you're not, and then finally, Aquarius, I knew it, the assertiveness, leave me alone. If you want it to work, you'll stretch it in your mind. You don't want to be a fool. So you look in the paper and you look under your birth sign and say, a good day to ask for a raise. Right on. Right on. If I had a job, I would ask for a raise. Somebody gave me, you had him on the show years ago, the Maharishi. Remember him? The Beatles mentioned him. He became a multimillionaire, bought, I think, federal bonds was his thing. But anyway, the Maharishi, Mahesh Yogi, a nice little man. Somebody gave me a couple of cheap seats to Madison Square Garden. He had a rally. It's a perfect place to have a religious experience, Madison Square Garden. I was up in the cheap seats, a little tiny man on a bed of white roses. From up there, it looked like a raisin on a marshmallow. And I hear, transcendental meditation is the only way to peace. Hey, get your Maharishi buttons here. Hey, Maharishi buttons here. Hey, Maharishi hot dog here. Hey, Maharishi hot dog here. Hey, Maharishi. Shaped just like the Maharishi. Hey, how many? Hey, Maharishi hot dog here. Hey, Maharishi. And people, unisex in the back, everyone had a ponytail. You couldn't tell who was who. This is 1969. And, to me, I don't know. All I know about religion is the Jewish people. Is there any music to this at all? No, no. There is a holy day. I wouldn't call it a holiday. It's not the kind of thing you go, hey, let's go to the ball game. It's called, I knew it as Yom Kippur. I thought it was about fish. I had no idea what it was about. The newscasters say, today, millions of Jews, not too many of them, but millions of Jews, celebrate Yom Kippur. The interesting idea for this holiday is, don't celebrate. Don't have a good time. Don't wash. Don't brush your teeth. Wear your crappiest clothes. And think about what a rat you've been the last year and how you can improve yourself and all of humankind. Great idea. And I don't work on that holiday. I'm not a terribly religious man. I don't work. Years ago, I forgot, 20 years ago, I worked on that holiday. I don't remember what happened, I worked on that holiday. Next morning, I had a tremendous pus wart under my eye. Now that talks.
Funny. That's funny. We'll be back. Stay where you are. We're back with Robert Klein. Funny stuff. Yeah. You got me off the chair here.
That's almost my 21st anniversary on this show.
Yeah.
January 19th.
I couldn't believe it. Long time. It goes fast, doesn't it?
Remember, I was a little boy, and
yes,
you both. I see you both on some of those Best of Carson sketches.
Yes.
On Channel 39, you both look embryonic.
Right. It's a weird feeling.
We all have gotten.
Congratulations! You got you were nominated for 2 Ace Awards for your cable show. That's happened to you before.
Always the nominee,
Never won.
No, Tony. I was nominated for a Tony. I remember that moment in the CBS cameras were on the pores of your skin.
Were they announced the nominees?
Yeah, divided screen, 4 people. Winner for Best Actor in a Musical, not Klein. I'll never forget. And then you try to control your facial muscles, 2 Grammys, and this is my 4th Ace Award. I was on USA Network 2 years. I was canceled. And they paid my way, they said, well, you must come out here. Actually, I had a very poor lead-in. I was on after the real estate seminar.
Oh,
and, that one.
Oh, do I know it?
You know the one. You have no cash. Now, you purchase an apartment building.
With no money.
No money. The government gives them away every day. Now, with the equity you don't have in the apartment building you don't own, you purchase a hotel. Now, you have a tax lien. That's page 522. And you purchase the city of Cleveland. And they always have, I made $220,000. You know, they know there's something wrong. These people have not made 200. All I did was sell up at an auction there. There's something wrong. And the band has tried this many times.
We'll be back in a moment.